we will be doing the exercise now. First will be working with the text. Answer the following questions. Peter's favorite day of the week is Sunday because. Why do you think Sunday is the favorite day of Peter? Because on this day his family goes to I'll write it again. Because on this day his family goes to the cinema hall and enjoy together. Right? So the answer would be Peter's favorite day of the week is Sunday because on this day his family goes to the cinema hall and enjoy together. Okay? Coming to the next question. Nasser wants to learn what? What does Nasser wants to learn? Nasser wants to learn how to preserve the seeds so that they can be used for the next year's plantation. So what does Nasser wants to learn? Nasser wants to learn how to preserve the seeds so that they can be used for the next year's plantation. Third, Dolma believes that she can make a good prime minister because. Why do you think Dolma can become a good prime minister? Because she wants to make things better for everyone and make good roads, hospitals, and schools. Okay? Dolma believes that she can make a good prime minister because she wants to make things better for everyone and make good roads, hospitals, and schools. Next, write true or false against each of the following statements. First, Peter is an only child. False, Peter is not an only child. Peter had siblings, he had 2 brothers. When Sarabjit gets angry, he shouts at people. False, he doesn't shout at people. What does he do? He looks at his shoes and count till 10 in his mind. Nasser lives in this city. False, Nasser lived in a village where he had cotton plantation. Radha's mother enjoys doing things with her. True, because once Radha's mother also climbed up the tree and they both sat there talking and eating raw mangoes. Coming to the next exercise, which is part 2, multiple intelligences. Each one of us is skilled or good at something. But do you know that different people are intelligent in different ways? This we all know, that there are multiple intelligences. Everyone is good at something or the other. People are skilled in different fields. What is there? Okay, so there is a chart of visual intelligence, verbal intelligence, mathematical intelligence, bodily intelligence, musical intelligence, interpersonal intelligence. So there are 6 kind of intelligences they have shown. First is visual intelligence. So first let's read quickly about visual intelligence. You like to. What is visual intelligence? What does a person who has visual intelligence likes to? Likes to think in pictures, create mental images to remember things. You enjoy looking at maps, charts, pictures, videos and movies. Somebody who is visually intelligent would think in pictures and would like anything which is in pictorial pattern, anything which is in the form of pictures like maps, charts, videos, movies, anything which is in a pictorial manner. You are good at. The person who has visual intelligence would be good at puzzle building, building of puzzles, reading, writing, understanding maps in a jiffy. Jiffy as in very quickly they understand the maps, charts and graphs, a sense of direction. They know they have been to a place. If their memory is very sharp visually. If they have been to a place, they will know how that place looked, and if they go again in that particular place, they would know the directions as well. A sense of direction, sketching, painting, fixing or making objects. Fixing or making objects as in dismantle something and then fix it again. They would be good at this. Understanding pictures. This we have already read. You can become somebody who is good in visual intelligence can become what? A navigator. Navigator, you know, somebody who gives the directions. Like we have a navigator in a ship. We have a navigator in the plane as well. Sculptor. Sculptor we all know. Sculpture artist. Artist. Inventor. Architect, one who makes buildings. Interior designers, one who designs the home from the inside. Mechanic or engineer, because all these activities, all these occupations require a good visual intelligence. Coming back to verbal intelligence. People who are verbally intelligent would like to what? Use words and language. You speak well and think in words rather than pictures. People who are good in visual intelligence, they think in pictures. People who are good in verbal intelligence, they think in words and not in pictures. They are good in language. They use words and language more oftenly. You are good at, what are these people good at? Speaking, writing, storytelling, listening, explaining, teaching, using humor, understanding the meaning of words, remembering information, convincing someone of your point of view. So these people who are verbally intelligent, they are good in speaking, writing, storytelling. They are good storytellers. They have good listening skills. They have good explaining skills or describing skills. They are good teachers. They have good sense of humor, understanding the meaning of words. While reading a sentence, they understand the meaning of words very easily, even without using the dictionary. They decipher the meaning of the words easily. Remembering information. They remember the information well. Convincing someone of your point of view. They are able to convince somebody or anybody about how their point of view is, or what their point of view is, how they think. These people can become what? They can pick up what occupation? They can be good poets, journalists, writers, teachers, lawyers, politicians, or translators. These activities or these occupations are good for people who have good verbal intelligence. Coming back to mathematical intelligence. People who are good in mathematical intelligence would like to do what? They use reason, logic and numbers. always curious about the world around. You ask a lot of questions and like to do experiments. People who have good mathematical intelligence, they are always very logical. They always believe anything with a logic. If there is something which is just doesn't have a logic, they would not believe it. Always curious about the world around. They always want to know what is the world about, what is happening in any part of the country. They always want to know about it. You ask a lot of questions, they ask you a lot of questions, and likes to do a lot of experiments. They keep on experimenting with something or the other just to understand the logic behind that particular thing. The people who have good mathematical intelligence, they are good at what? They're good at problem solving. They solve the problems very easily. Solving puzzles. They solve the puzzles easily. Experimenting. Since they have a mathematical mind, they do experiments too much. Questioning and wondering about natural events. Doing mathematics, calculations, working with geometric shapes. Since they have a mathematical mind, they keep on wondering and questioning about the natural events. How this happened, why are the stars shining, why is the sky blue? So they keep on, wondering and questioning about each and everything. And they are doing mathematical calculations almost all the time. Working with geometric shapes. They find shapes in each and everything and they keep on working on it. People of such intelligence can become scientists, engineers, computer programmers, researcher, accountants or mathematicians. Okay? So these occupations, they need mathematical intelligence. Being good at your studies is one kind of intelligence, but there are many others too. Read the descriptions to find out which of the following types of intelligence best describes you. Remember that there will probably be more than one type of intelligence that fits you. So here is another chart. We'll just go through it. We have to check that what kind of intelligence fits us, because being good in studies is one kind of intelligence, but there are many other kind of intelligences that we have. So let's see. First is bodily intelligence. What is bodily intelligence and what people with bodily intelligence would like to do? They would control their body movements and handle objects skillfully. The body language will be very controlled. The movements will be very controlled. They will use the objects or handle the objects very skillfully, not just very casually or carelessly. You have a good sense of balance and can catch or hit a ball well, and like to dance. People with bodily intelligence, they like to dance, they can hit a ball well, they can catch well, they have a good sense of balance. You like to move around while learning. These people, while learning anything, they would keep on roaming and moving around. These people are good at dancing, physical coordination, sports, crafts, acting, miming, using your hands to create, to build. These are the activities which people with bodily intelligence are good at. Dancing, physical coordination, sports, craft, acting, anything which is creative, anything which has a lot of involvement of the body. You express emotions through your body. Such people, they express their emotions through their body, by their face, by their actions. People who have bodily intelligence, they can become a dancer, an athlete, physical education teacher, PE teacher, actor, firefighter or craftsperson. If you see these occupations, all these occupations require a great deal of body involvement. So these people who are good with bodily intelligence, they can take up these occupations. Now we will be doing the musical intelligence. People with musical intelligence would like to play and enjoy music. You think about sounds, rhythms and patterns. These people, they think about sounds, any kind of sound they would hear, they would think about it. They find the rhythms in almost everything and patterns. You immediately respond to music, either appreciating or criticizing what you hear. Any kind of music you hear, you immediately respond to it in a positive or a negative manner. Positive manner, you might appreciate it. Negative manner, you might criticize it, as in what kind of music was that. These people are good at singing, whistling, playing musical instruments, recognizing tunes, composing music, remembering melodies, understanding the structure and rhythm of music. These people are good at anything which involves rhythm or tune, like singing, whistling, playing any musical instrument, recognizing tunes to just immediately recognize what kind of a tune it is. Composing music, they are good music composers. They remember the melodies well and they understand how a rhythm and what kind of a rhythm a particular rhythm is. People who have good musical intelligence, they can become musicians, disc jockey, singer or composers. Since they have a good sense of music, rhythm, tuning, they can become musicians, disc jockey, singers or composers. We will be talking about interpersonal intelligence now. Such people who have interpersonal intelligence, they like to understand others. These people, they try to see things from other people's point of view in order to understand how they think or feel. These people, they are good organizer and manage to get other people to cooperate and work as a team. These people, they are very compassionate towards other. They think and they look up to the other people's perspective and their point of view as well, to understand how they feel about a particular situation or a particular point. These people, they are very good at cooperating in the groups and they are very good managers. They manage the team together very, very well, and they are good organizers as well. Such people, they're good at seeing things from others' view. They are good listeners, understanding other people's moods and feelings. They understand how a person is feeling, what is their mood, solving problems. They are good problem solvers, cooperating with groups, noticing people's moods, communicating, building trust. They communicate well and they have the capability for people to trust them. They can build trust very easily. People who have interpersonal intelligence, they can become counselors, salesperson, politicians, business person or teacher. Why? Because all these occupations, they require understanding of the other people. Public relations, this require understanding how the other person is feeling. So a counselor would be a good job. Salesperson can be a great career or option. Politician, business person, because business person would know how to deal with other people and how to talk to them. And teacher, because teacher would know how the students feel. If a particular student is not feeling something good about something or he is not understanding something, a teacher can judge it very well. So this is based on Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences.